Hello world, it's Curtis Potter with Boundless Inspiration. Just sitting here at the gym, the YMCA downtown as Lucas Oil. And the video I wanted to tell you about today is something that I heard actually from a mentor of mine. He's actually mentoring me right now. And something he said today was like, it smacked me in the face. And what he said was, well, but what you're doing, is it working? And I'm like, shit. Well, sometimes, I would say above average amount of times it does, but like, it's like, ugh. It's like, that's why you paid me to mentor you. Because you had to do something different. We know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results. Well, like the Colts, they just benched Matt Ryan today, but it's like, man, how many washed up quarterbacks are you gonna hire and fire and bench? Or maybe like you had an awesome one like Andrew Luck and you didn't protect him, so he got injured, and then now what? Now we're stuck in this position again. So maybe they might try something different, like get a good QB and then stack that line, and then maybe the next year's get him receivers and so forth to protect that asset, right? So for us, and the question I want to ask you, because I've been asking it to myself all day since I heard that from my mentor, was if you're in a position in your life where you're just not happy with it at any level, your relationship, your job, your income, the amount of money you have in your bank account, the vehicle you're driving, your health, your wealth, whatever it is, your friends, your circle, no matter what it is in your life, if you do not enjoy it at all, then I invite you to ask yourself, like, is it time to do something different? Is this insanity? What I'm doing is actually the same thing over and over again and creating those hard moments in my life? Like, is it time to do something different? I invite you, yes. Like, if it ain't working, do something different. If that means putting in extra hours that you're not used to, going to the gym even when you don't want to, like forgiving even when you don't want to, giving grace when you don't want to, because you know that you want that same thing. Like, at what point do you say enough is enough? Even if you're living a good life, but there's still some things that you look in the mirror, that man or woman in the mirror, and you're like, you can't even look yourself in the eyes. Like, even if you ask yourself that question, you instantly look away, right? Enough. Today, I invite you, stop the insanity and be real with yourself. Ask yourself those questions. Like, sometimes you got to realize the results that you have is a reflection of you. That's why I've been working so hard, this boundless, every single day, just becoming a better version of myself than I was yesterday. And I got to a point to where I was like, all right, Curtis, you could do so much. But if you want to become a millionaire, you got to get mentoring from millionaires. If you want to become a billionaire, you got to get mentoring from billionaires. Somebody that's already done it and knows how to do it. If you want a successful relationship, you gotta get mentoring from people with successful relationships. You gotta put yourself and place yourself around those people and places that can help you achieve what you have not achieved yet. If you have a comment you want to put in the comment section of a place where you realized you was living in insanity, that same cycle, and then you had that aha moment where you woke up, you did something different, and now you've achieved something that you didn't even think possible. You may have got so frustrated that you didn't even know if you could do it, but now you're doing it. Let's hear those success stories in the comment section so everyone can hear other versions of how you stopped insanity and achieved something you've been wanting to achieve. I love you all. Every single day, we're all just moving a step closer to becoming boundless. Like, share, comment, tag. You know the drill. Send in somebody's DM. Follow, subscribe. I appreciate it. And that's how we're going to expand this and help other people in your circle become boundless. I love you all. Have an amazing night and be boundless. See y'all tomorrow.